Hey everybody, it's Becky from Power Tools with Thread. It is a rainy Saturday, March 16th, 2019, and we are down here in Port O'Connor, and my husband has SVU on over and over. That show must run 40 times a day, 30 days a month. Crazy. But, so it's, been a nice weekend. We got down here Thursday night, and my collar's all wonky here. Just wanted to share with you guys what I've been doing since we got here. If y'all recall my last video when I went to meet Doug Lako on Monday in Wharton, I stopped by Two Chicks Quilting in Ganado, Texas. I said Ganola. I don't know. It's Ganado. And I had picked up this piece, Via Rosa Designs piece pattern, and a jelly roll by Corey Yoder from Moda. And I've got about 30 of the blocks done already. And I just did these this morning, cut it all, and isn't this beautiful? It's so funny that the pattern, the fabric is called Sunny Side Up. So all of my blocks look like little eggs. That occurred to me afterwards. I was like, they look like little green eggs. Put some ham with it, good to go. So I'm going to, now I had to do a little math with this because the pattern calls for 42 2.5-inch strips, which sounds perfect for a jelly roll, right? Which is 40 to 42 2.5-inch strips. So if you look at the pattern, I'll show you the back, it's a little bit easier to see. If you look at the pattern, see how it has 4 square and a square make one block? Okay, well that's 42 strips. One of the strips was, can you see the pattern on the yellow that's in there? One of the strips was the yellow, and so I can't use that one. That won't look right. And then it has what's called lattice in between each block. Okay, and that's just the sashing. It calls it lattice. But the sashing is white in the pattern. I haven't decided what I'm going to use. I brought down some white. I bought 3 yards of Kona white. Last trip to Hobby Lobby, I picked some up. But one of the strips was also a white on white, and that won't look good. Even with a yellow center, the white on white and then the white sashing, that just isn't going to work either. So instead of doing, it wants you to do 80, there's 80 square and a squares that you put together for four patch, for a 4-patch unit. And so I think what I'm going to do is I will only do, like, instead of a 4-patch across the top, I'm just going to do a 2-patch side by side on the top and a 2-patch on the bottom. And then I'll have the 4 patches in the middle. But what that did is that removed it changed my block count of the square and the squares from 80 down to, I think I took 16 of them out because there's 8 of them across. So I took 16 out. So somebody help me with the math there. 80 minus 16, that's, let's see, 70, and it's 66. So I'm only making 66 square and squares. And it'll still be a nice size quilt. And then this one does not have a border on it, okay? It just has, it looks like it used a little bit of white all around the outside, like a 2.5-inch strip all around the outside. But I have enough yardage to do let me see, do I have it? Yes. I bought this outer that's on here, not the yellow, the floral. I have enough of this to do like a 4 or 5 inch border all the way around. So it's still going to be a real good size quilt. So lap size, that's fine. I love making that size. You know, you only have so many beds, right? So I've got that in the works. I've done all of this just this morning. Yesterday, oh, happy National Quilting Day. Remember I told y'all in my last video, today's National Quilting Day. If you can, get out to a quilt store and patronize your quilt store. They might have freebies, you never know. Missouri Star has I think it's a 1.5 inch wide strip of their Kona. It's like an off-white eggshell kind of color. I can't remember what it's called, the color exactly, for like $15.84 or something like that. And that's a pretty good deal. I tend not to buy those pre-cuts because I just cut my own from yardage. But you know, if you're not into doing all the cutting, those are great. Those would make perfect lattice strips if the color matched what I was doing right here. But the other day they had, I think it was 2 yards of the Kona silver. I snatched that right up. You know, when you can get 2 yards of Kona silver cheaper than I can get, and how much was that? It was like less than $6. That's a deal. That's a deal. So I always get those, no matter what color it is, because I'll always use it. Those solids, they go with everything. But anyway, so yesterday, a while ago, I had purchased this Kimberbell. This is Kimberbell's Holiday and Seasonal Mug Rugs Volume 2. See that? And the reason I purchased it was because it had a St. Patrick's Day mug rug. See the shamrock on there? Now, I know I had made one from scratch, and I did a sample. I was going to do that yesterday. I was going to make the video yesterday on how to do that with the scan and cut and the Simply Applique and all that. And my camera got an attitude. I'm sure it was operator error. It wasn't me. It wasn't the camera. It just, you know what it was, is I forgot my remote. And so it doesn't work well without the remote. It's kind of cumbersome, and you got to, you know, remember to cut that part out on your video editing software. Then you're getting up and sitting down and turning it around and reaching behind it, and So anyway, I didn't make the mug rug yesterday. Although, if you guys are going to make one, go out and get, from Google Images, they have a little section that says coloring book. Get a coloring book image. Those are the best if you want to make an image to upload, you know, print it out and upload it into the Brother Canvas cloud. That's the best way to do that, is coloring book, because they're generally very clean lines, not a lot of stuff in the middle of them. You know, you just really need an outline of a shamrock, and that's it. So anyway, but I had this, and I still wanted to make the mug rug. So I did. I went ahead, I used the same fabrics that I had from before. I used a very, very light green thread for the all over stippling, which turned out really cute on the white part, I think. I really like it. And then, yeah, I mean, it's a big old thread on there. Dang it. So I'm covered in thread. And I just used that same Argyle pattern on the back as what I did on the side. These are fun. I love making these. I can knock one of these out in about, I don't know, 20 minutes maybe. They're fun. A lot of fun. The first one, the first shamrock I did, I made my own regular mistake. I forgot to invert it 180 degrees. And so, when the machine does the placement stitch, the embroidery machine made the placement stitch, the shamrock was backwards, so I had to cut another one. It's fine. I had plenty of fabric. What else? Oh, for those of you who watch Viv Mom Sews, she's got a wonderful channel. If you haven't found her, you need to. She sews like a mad woman. It's crazy what she does. But she had purchased some adorable pink flamingo fabric. And when I saw that, y'all, I love pink flamingos. They fly around down here all the time. I'm not kidding you. Not even drinking. There, I've got pink flamingos flying around down here. But isn't this cute? I thought this would make the cutest little shift dress. Don't you think? I think it would. Sorry that's blurry. I'm using my phone again because my camera went. I'll fix it. And I was in Walmart in Port Lavaca. I didn't bring a pattern with me, and we had to go to Walmart, and I said, well, let me go over to patterns and see if I can find a shift. I might make this tomorrow. I thought this would be cute. This is New Look 6500. See that? I thought that would be cute. No sleeves. It'll be like View D, which is the yellow one. Okay. I have to do an FBA on it. I have to make that work. But I have the facing stuff. I'm wondering if I ought to use bias trim, you know, bias binding, and just make a bias neckline and a bias sleeves and or armholes and call it good. This dress is perfect for that, you know, this fabric. And it's really nice. I like it. It's dearstelladesign.com is where this came from. So, and we had gone to Port Lavaca yesterday, not to go to Walmart specifically, but I have a little two-wheeler Honda Metropolitan scooter. I tootle all around town in it with it. And because I used to ride a motorcycle. I used to ride a Harley Davidson Street Glide. But gave that up when I had grandbabies. My own self, you know, preservation instinct kicked in. But down here, I mean, it's great. We keep it in a shed here, and you actually have to have a license, a motorcycle license, to ride the thing. And the inspection came due, state inspection. So we loaded it up in the back of the truck and drove up to Port Lavaca. And drove all around looking for a place to get it inspected. Well, it's like nobody wants to do inspections. So we're cruising around, you know, and we come across this place that's called Diamond Inspections. It's owned by two women, of all things. And this woman comes out, you know, she made me get on it, ride it around, make sure it got up to speed, 20 miles an hour. Ooh. This thing goes 35 miles an hour downhill with a tailwind, max, okay? I just tootle around on it. If I got to run to the ice house or something like that. But this woman comes out and she helped, she, you know, checked all my blinkers and then made me get out on the road and get it up to speed and then hit the brakes and, you know, come to a complete stop and everything. It was great. And she was telling me, she was like, you wouldn't believe these men. She said, they try to tell me there's a muffler on their car and they're on their truck. And I know dang well they're in a muffler. Don't they know I know what a muffler looks like? She was a hoot. And then we had a ramp to get the scooter in and out of the back of the truck. But, you know, Keith just had his hernia surgery, so he's not supposed to be lifted any more than 10 pounds. So here's me up in the truck trying to get it back in, and I'm pulling it, and these two women are down there pushing it, shoving it up the ramp, and my husband's out there acting like he's helping, you know. It was good. There's my dog Belle. But, Harley, be quiet. Sorry. Oh, she's always got to get the last word. Typical. Anyway, so I think that's all I had to talk to you guys about. I'm gonna get on this dress tomorrow. I'm gonna finish these last 10 blocks, or I have 40 of them done, right? 40 of these is what I said. I got 40 done, so I've got 16 to go. And I don't know if I'll get the quilt top finished today. That'd be nice though for National Quilting Day. But this has been a lot of fun, and it's just going by lickety-split. I love these Via Rosa design patterns. Oh, I got a new Designs in Machine Embroidery issue came in. Love this magazine. How to create custom lace. That's all the trend in machine embroidery now. This magazine is great. So, anyway, that's it, guys. You guys have a happy National Quilting Day, and I hope you're doing some stitching and making progress on your UFOs. Those are unfinished objects. Okay? We'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.